This is my plant, and yeah, it's pretty clear it's not doing well. A while ago, something happened that made it bend and break, but it didn't show it, and instead of drying out, it kept growing. I thought to myself, if it's fighting this hard to stay alive, then I should help it. So I decided to change its spot. Of course, I could have just gone and bought a bigger one, but honestly, that didn't feel right. That's why I decided to build one myself. Without wasting time, I grabbed some paper and sketched the idea. This kinda annoyed me, but I used it anyway. The idea is simple. Cover a container with stones and build it up. I didn't bother drawing all the details. You get the point, so let's just go and do it. First step, find the right container. That wasn't too hard. I found one, cleaned off the dirt, and it was good to go. Hey plant, I brought you a new home. You're moving in here. Now it's time to get some stones. I'll get ready and we'll head to the river. The way there is kinda long, so I take my bike, but it looks like a truck dumped some dirt all over it. Anyway, I made it out and kept going toward the river. And when I say river, don't expect water, it's completely dry. I started picking up the stones I needed. I didn't feel much because I needed both hands, and honestly, there wasn't much to see. Finally, I collected enough stones and headed back home. Now I've got everything I need. The container, the stones, oh, almost forgot, the glue. Okay, now we're ready. Alright, you guys move aside. Yeah, not you. I'm talking to this one. Let me check what we've got here. Okay, this one looks good. Why didn't it work? Oh, now it did. Yep, you're the one I need. Good job. And you get lost. Now you come over here. Oh wait, let me switch the lights on. Come on, turn on already. Okay, that's better. Let's close the curtains too. Perfect. Alright, come out. Whoa, you're so dirty. Hold on, I'll be right back. There, I gave them a proper wash. Now let's leave them to dry. Are they dry yet? Nope, not dry. Let me spread them out a bit so the air can reach better. That night, no matter how long I waited, they just didn't dry. Then something came up and I had to leave. But the next day, finally they were completely dry. Alright, come here. You're the one I'm putting the stones into. I gathered the stones and laid them out on the table. Then I plugged in the glue gun, popped in the glue stick and waited for it to heat up. I think it will be better if I place the container this way. Come on, come out, glue. But nope, despite all my begging, the glue didn't want to come out at first. It wasn't fully hot yet, but I was in a hurry. Maybe I should keep the container straight. I tried to finish the first row, and finally, the glue started working with me. My pace picked up. And just thinking about bringing a plant back to life makes me so happy. It really feels like I'm doing something good. Before I knew it, I had 3 or 4 rows of stones done. Then I thought, what if I use a row of long stones? That might look cool, but honestly, it didn't turn out that great. Slowly, I was getting close to the end when suddenly the glue ran out. I unplugged the gun and tried to finish with another kind of glue, so I brought this one out. But since I hadn't used it in a long time, the tip was clogged. I managed to open it, but when I tried to use it, it just wouldn't work. The glue is super strong, but it was way too runny. Instead of holding the stones, it just flowed everywhere, so I couldn't use it here. I even tried another way, but no luck. So I told it, alright, wait until tomorrow. I'll get some new glue and fix you up. Just don't worry. The only thing I can do now is trim off the extra glue. And that's done. Hey Pot, I got you some new glue. But first, let me clean the table. Alright, that's done. Now let's start gluing. I started on the last row. Almost finished, but not quite. I brought something to make the stones shiny, but it didn't really work, so I just applied it to a few stones, and this time, finally it finished. I cleaned up the extra stones and brought the plant, its new pot, and the soil. I was about to start, but I realized I had just watered it. If I repot it now, it might get damaged, so I waited a bit. The next day, the big day finally arrived. I added some soil and leveled it out. Then I tried to take the plant out of its old pot, and it wasn't too eager to come out. But with some effort, I got it out. Unfortunately, some roots had broken and it couldn't hold onto the soil. Only a few tiny roots were left. I felt really sad, thinking it might not survive. Still, I started removing some leaves and planted it in the new pot. I watered it and even removed 2 more leaves to make it lighter. Added a little more water and that's it. I really hope it survives. I did everything I could.